Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. This is Dany Acosta, and today we're going to learn how to simplify our school notes using Microsoft Word. Thank you so much, guys, for dropping by. So we've been doing an Envision series where we teach how to simplify and stay organized throughout our college and university experience using Microsoft Word, Windows, and screen readers. You can also benefit from this even if you don't use a screen reader. So as before, I use a Lenovo, I have Windows 10, and I am using a JAWS screen reader. And today we're gonna keep it very simple. It's actually gonna be really fun. So if you haven't seen our first two videos, they build a really strong foundation for what we're doing right now. So as before, we're gonna do Windows M to go to desktop.
Windows M, menus, desktop, folder view list, Google.
We're gonna do S until I find that folder that we've been working with, which is Salem State University alumni.
S, shutdown by X, Salem State University alumni, 1031.
Here it goes. We're gonna press enter.
Enter. File Explorer, items, view, multi-select, list box, not selected.
As you can see here,
2, 1.
we have pre-made folders from the other videos that we have. Again, that link will be down below for that series. We've made other videos where we show how to make these folders and have documents in them, okay? So now what we want to do is that we want to keep a clear way so that, you know, sometimes we have notes and we have like 30 different documents for different notes of different days for one class. Well, I'm going to show you how you can have one Word document per class for all your notes throughout the entire semester. And I think it's going to be really interesting. It's going to be really fun. So why don't we go ahead and do that? So like before, we're going to go to the end of this this list right here. We find that all things to do docs. And if you don't know what that is, make sure you check out Envision number 2. Okay, that's where we talk about that. So I'm just gonna highlight it there, and I'm gonna press spacebar to highlight it.
Space.
I'm going to do Control C for copy.
Copy selection to clipboard.
So I have officially copied it to my clipboard. I'm going to press Home to go to the top.
Home 1, English 100, 106.
And we're going to go to that English 100, right? So we're going to press Enter here.
Enter. C /
and I'm going to paste it here. And the way you paste it is Control V. Control V.
Paste it from clipboard. Items, view, multi-select, list box, not selected.
Boom. All things to do now is on this as a Word document here. But we're going to reword that, right? We're going to rename this file. So you want to press F2 on it.
F2, edit all things.
Then you're going to press the key end. So you're going to go to the end of that name file.
X, T, O, E, period.
And you're going to left arrow until you hear period.
E.
D,
Period.
period. I'm going to erase all of that.
Oh.
Okay. And I'm going to retitle it English Notes, or if you're like me and you want to keep it super simple, you just put notes.
N. O-T-E-S.
But I do want to emphasize something here. The reason I usually put notes is because it's very rare that I go back to my notes after the semester is over, okay? But if you're the type of person that wants to go back through your notes, even years from now, you can just label it English 100 notes, okay? And that way you can just do Windows, search English 100 notes, and then your docs will pop up right there. But I'm just going to keep it notes because I know what folder to go to for my notes for that class. So we're going to press enter here.
Enter. Items, view, multi-select, list box, notes, docs, 7/1.
Okay. So now we have notes, right? So I'm going to press enter on the file.
Enter.
We're going to open
Opening
that.
dashboard. Opening dashboard.
And as you can tell, screen reader is pretty fast today.
Notes, docs, dashboard, print view, edit.
For those of you that don't understand the sound going on, that's actually JAWS screen reader talking, okay? So now that we have this,
Email all things to do.
okay, I'm actually going to select everything.
Selected all things to do. Email my professor.
And I'm going to delete.
Blank.
And the top of it is going to say English
E-N-G-I-S-H, space.
Notes.
N-O-T-S, enter.
Okay, that's it. English notes. That's all I want right there. And then I'm going to put the date of my first class. So let's pretend that's today. I'm recording this. Let's see.
Friday, July 30th, 20.
July 30th. So I'm going to put July
J-U-L-Y, space.
30
0, space.
notes.
N-O-T-S, enter.
Not July 30, 2021. No. July 30th notes. That's it.
July, blank.
Okay. And then right here, I just start typing away. Usually the first class is a review of the syllabus. So we're going to put
E-V-I-E, double space,
review
R-O-S-Y-L-A-U-S, enter.
syllabus, right? And then you start taking notes on what the professor is doing. Okay. Whether that's something talking about like certain assignments, maybe, for example,
S-S-I-N-E-S-E-S, space,
assignments
A-S-S-I-L-L, space.
will be due
E-E-I-E, space. U-E, space.
on
O-N,
Canvas,
space. C-N-V-S, space.
which is Salem State Student Portal.
Enter.
Or maybe you want to take a note on what your professor's office hours are. And that's usually found in the syllabus. And I will be making another video on how to simplify class syllabi. Okay. So let's say there's another note you want to take. Maybe it's, oh, I know. What if it's a class that's half online and half in person, right? And so we want to put, maybe we want to put
WEASAYS space
Wednesdays online,
ONLINE space enter
Fridays in person.
FRIDAYS space INCERLN comma space
And for Fridays in person, we want to say, we want to be specific with the hours, right? So maybe it's 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
9 AM dash 1 2 PM
Okay.
enter
And that's it. And maybe there's going to be some other notes. We're just going to put here
LME space LTE enter
some other notes, literally, guys. Now, there's going to be classes, okay, where your text for one day is going to be pages long, but then there's going to be those classes where it's literally going to be a page because you did the reading, maybe everything was clear to you, or maybe you want to take extra notes. If you're like me, you probably take a lot of notes, right? But that's okay. And you can make your notes look however you want. You want to do a bullet list, you want to do whatever you want. What I like to do is I will do it by heading. So let's say the professor says something like, okay, now we're going to talk about pi. Here's my social worker coming out. Now we're going to talk about pi.
PIE space
Pi. People or person
PRON space autocorrect for PIN space ENVIRONMENT
environment. Person in environment.
enter
And then I start taking notes all about person and environment. Okay. And then let's say there's going to be another thing. Well, I'm going to put, let's say the second theme is systemic theory.
SYSTEMIS space TAORY misspelled systems theory misspelled miss STE TSYSTEMISIMI
Oh, I got a
MIS space misspelled S space
we got a typo.
systemic
Systemic theory. There you go.
enter
Okay. And then you want to start taking notes here, right?
TAE
Take
space ARE
notes here.
enter
All right. Now let's say, okay, Dany, but how do I make it so that I can go and keep up with the next day, right? The next class. Maybe it's next Friday, right? So we're going to do what you want to do here. Okay. This is very important. Remember, we learned this a few classes ago. Control, enter.
control enter phase 2
Control, enter. Wow. Control, enter, guys. Okay. And here you're going to put the following date, right? So let's say it's August, let's see, August 6th now, right? August 6th. So I'm going to put August 6th notes.
AUGUST space LOT 4 5 5 6 space LOTE enter
Okay. And then you take notes here.
TAE space LOT SARE enter
Okay. So why don't we do this? What's the importance of this? Well, the reason is because if I have, let's say, another day, okay, I'm going to just control enter again.
control enter phase 3
I'm going to put August 13th.
AUGUST space 1 2 2 3 space LOTE enter
And then I'm going to put the following Friday again, August 20.
control enter phase 4 AUGUST space 20 enter
And then I'm going to put another one,
control
right?
enter phase 5
August 27.
AUGUST space 2 7 space NT enter
Okay.
previous page phase 4 August 20th phase 1 top
Well, on August 20, or let's say it's September, and then I'm going to do a midterm, right? This is just an example, right? Obviously, September is usually the beginning of the semester, but let's say I have a midterm. Okay, let's say October, all right? And I have to look, and I know that it was on August, maybe August 13th specifically. Well, I don't have to go looking through all my notes just to find my day. All I have to do is look at the top of each page. And you can do that by doing control page down. For example, I'm at the top of the page right now. I did control home. That took me to the top of the page. Now I'm going to do control page down.
next page phase 2 August 6 notes
Do you hear that? Next page, notes. August 6 notes. I'm going to do that again.
next page phase 3 August 13 notes
August 13 notes. Ah, now I know I'm in August 13, right? My notes in August 13. Now I can look through my notes and I'm like, oh, that's what that was that I heard that day. Okay. And this is really important, guys. This is going to help you so much in the long run. And obviously in these notes, you want to make sure you talk about assignments coming up, maybe homework due assignments, but you can also put that in your all things to do on the first page. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure to check Envision number 2, which will also be in the series. And I will link the series down below, guys. It's really, really powerful. I feel like we've been doing a lot of good stuff. Now, more for people who are sighted or have some vision or low vision impairment, I want to give you guys some advice. You can always magnify or make your font however you want. Because I'm completely blind, I can fit more in one page by making it super small. And if you want to know how to do that, all you have to do is Control A.
Select English book slider.
That will Control A will select all. Then I want to do Control D.
Control D. Font colon edit Times New Roman type of text.
Wow. It's on Times New Roman, right? So I want to do AR for Arial, and I'm going to down arrow till I find Arial narrow, which I found to be the best for me.
AR. Arial type. Arial black. Arial narrow.
Arial narrow.
Font style colon edit comma regular.
Font style is already in regular, and then I want to make sure it's in 8.
Size colon edit comma 20.
It's on 20 right now, so I'm going to narrow it all the way down to 8. 8. And then I'm going to press enter. Whoa, you see that? Some of you can barely read that. I can read it perfectly fine because I'm using a screen reader. And then what you want to do, the next part is you want to make sure everything is single space. And the way to do that, so I did Control Home again. Okay, I'm at the top of the page. Now I do Control A to select all. And then I do Control 1 to single space everything.
Control 1.
You hear that? Control 1. It didn't say single space. All it said was Control 1. Look, I'm going to do Control 2 and it's going to double space.
Control 2.
Right? I'm going to do Control 1 again to single space.
Control 1.
Because I don't want my notes to be too long and it takes up a lot of space, right? I want it to be as simple as possible. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that, how to simplify each of your class notes with Microsoft Word and using a screen reader. Some key commands here and there. I'm having a lot of fun doing this series with you guys. And remember to make sure to subscribe. I have a really, really cool giveaway coming up when we reach 100 subscribers. We're literally 7 away as of the recording of this video. And make sure to leave a like. It really helps me out. I'm not a full-time YouTuber, but I'm trying to be. And I think it would be really, really awesome if we could get there. And we want to keep helping out people with visual impairments and other disabilities to make education completely equitable for everybody with or without a disability. And if you see the painting behind me, I just got that painting and I'll be doing a review of that painting. I love it, guys. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions, make sure you leave your comments down below. This is Dany Acosta saying God bless you guys. I love you so much, and make sure to subscribe for more videos on how to envision inspiration through a blind perspective. Take care, guys. Love you all.